Looking back at classic Looney Tunes cartoons is quite an eye-opener. In the cold light of day, what these zanily drawn characters did to one another was horrific. You had safes being dropped on heads, explosions turning bodies to ash, and anvils creating human pancakes. Any modern day live action remake would need to carry an X rating. So it actually makes quite a lot of sense to find a game that sets gangs of these beloved cartoon characters against one another in mortal combat. That's the premise of Looney Tunes World of Mayhem, a casual action RPG for the smartphone age. It's a familiar formula by now. Steadily assemble a crew of diverse class-based characters, pick a team, and then send them into countless turn-based scraps. Once you're in a fight, you must patiently take turns to select from a limited yet bespoke roster of moves. Bugs Bunny can drop a safe on his opponent's head, while deep-cut Fisher Cat Sylvester Jr. can heal the team with a tasty fish supper. As you've probably gathered by the sound of those attacks, the biggest draw with Looney Tunes World of Mayhem is the Looney Tunes IP itself. This sort of game lives and dies by how much interest you have in the stuff that you're grinding for. If the core characters are bland or indistinct, it's very easy to give up in the face of the sheer simplicity of the gameplay. But when you're working towards unlocking Roadrunner or Marvin the Martian, it's different. It helps the developer has nailed the visual execution, with outlandish and beautifully animated special moves that really capture the essence of the characters. Given we're fans of these characters, we found the game genuinely compelling for this very reason. Or at least, we did to start with. The inevitable effects of repetition and shallowness, and especially the myriad collectible doodahs, soon take its toll, and the game's bright appeal starts to fade. It's the kind of game that spends most of its lengthy tutorial talking about its convoluted freemium systems rather than its core gameplay, which can actually be summarized in seconds. Still, if you're a fan of both casual ARPGs and the classic Looney Tunes universe, you might extract some simple pleasure from World of Mayhem. But that's all, folks.